Maciniamo chilometri, superando gli ostacoli, con la Roma in fondo al cuore, in fondo al cuore.
Right, we're ready, aren't we? These are the games we live for, I'd say. Yeah, I'm very excited for this game. I'm very buzzing for this game. I will be in London, yes, I will. But it's not just that, it's the dimension of the game. You know, this is a high quality game. Unfortunately, in a low quality period, I would sadly say. We're here to analyze the game. I'm here to give you my match preview. I'm here to give you my predicted 11. I'm here to speak about Tottenham. And I'm also here to speak about us, because again, you know our period better than, we know it. I don't need to further describe to you the period that we're living. It's the present, and it's something that all of us can feel. It's something that all of us can relate to. So how can this period affect this game? I think is very interesting. But right, let's speak about the game. First of all, however, of course, thank you to ComAve for sponsoring this video. I'm sorry if that's red and the rest is orange. I'm not that precise. Really, I couldn't care less. But yeah, thank you to ComAve for sponsoring this video. You're probably asking yourself, what is ComAve? ComAve is where Roma fans in this game, in this specific occasion, can win specific prizes through the world of e-commerce. Once in a lifetime opportunities like VIP tickets, meeting your idols, winning signed merch. All of this can be yours. All you have to do is scan the QR code or click the link in the description below. Again, I always say this, you might feel that you never get picked for these things, you might think that you never win these things, but I always say, and it's not me saying this, it's probability, if you ever studied it at school or not. If you don't click it, the chances will forever remain 0. If you do click it, even if it's a 1% chance, it's a chance. And in life, you have to take chances. Thank you to ComAve for sponsoring this video. Let's get back to the match preview, shall we? Right, hello to everybody in the chat. Ricky, Mirix. Okay, so Spurs. Let's speak about them. Of course, it's not ideal to face them because they're coming from a 4-0 win at the Etihad in Manchester against Man City. And I'm pretty sure everyone who follows Roma watched that game on Saturday and was like, holy shit, I'm the next team facing them. And they're just coming from having won a game, having battered probably one of the best teams in the world, regardless of the period that they're living. And I was definitely feeling the same. However, I don't know why. We will probably lose, but there is something in me that says Spurs are a weird team. I kind of see Spurs as the English version of Roma, in the sense that they are a weird team. They might win 4-0 against City, and then they lost at home to Ipswich Town. You see what I mean? I have no doubt that they've got more quality than us. I've got no doubt that they're the favourites for this game. I've got no doubt that this, for us, will need another miracle, adding on to the fact that we're living a very bad period. Playing in London, it's never easy to play in England. It's never easy. You know, the last 2 times we played in England, we lost second leg last season against Brighton. We lost 1-0. And the Conference League era with Jose on the bench, Leicester away, ended 1-1. It's always hard to play in English soil. So I'm like, I know that we won't win. And look, I mean, imagine thinking that we would pull a miracle in the period that we're living. You know, it's just not going to happen. I think a win tomorrow is something out of the bookies. I don't think the bookies even believe in us winning. But I feel a slight confidence in the game because I know that Spurs are weird. Because Spurs are a team that might win against City and Arsenal and then lose to Ipswich Town and Southampton at home. And I know I follow the Premier League a lot. And I pretty much on several occasions watched Spurs game, and they are not good defensively at all. You know, they are a team which lacks defensive concentration and defensive organization. So I genuinely think that we can score on Thursday. And if you score on Thursday and you're as concentrated in defense and as organized in defense as you were against Napoli, you can win the game. And you know why I want to believe on Thursday's game? Because we should believe in Thursday's game. We're not living a good moment. We haven't been living a good moment for about 5 months now. We haven't lived a good moment since we got knocked out by Bayer Leverkusen in that semi-final of the Europa League. But the problem, one of the problems, is that these players don't believe in what they do. And I think this is the first mistake that this team makes. If these players on Thursday play like they played that second leg against Bayer Leverkusen, with the defensive organization that we showed on the pitch for 80 minutes against Napoli on Sunday, I genuinely think that we can get a result. But again, it's about, are the players confident? They won't be confident because we're living such a deadwood period that it's kind of like we don't score, we don't defend. I understand that maybe I'm asking too much. And look, I would love a win. Let's not hide it. I'm also going to be in London, so if we win, it's going to be scenes, absolute scenes. But maybe I'm asking too much. You know, maybe I am asking too much. But all I'm trying to say is the players should not step up on Thursday knowing that they're going to lose, because there's really no point in us stepping up into games if this is our mentality moving forward. There's no point. Like, there's no point unless we switch this mentality and kind of recuperate that European mentality that Jose taught us, and that we kind of continued last season with De Rossi to reach the semi-final. I think we stand a chance, because Spurs are weird and miracles happen in football. You know, I will tell you a story that happened this week at university. Richard Mirix, if he's in the live chat, he will know this and he'll be a witness of this. So I had my exam, my lab of computer skill exams today. And there was a chance to sit this exam the 17th of December. And I was like, okay, I'm not going to study. I'm going to do it the 17th of December. But then I'm like, let me try and sit it today. Let me take this chance. I haven't studied anything. I didn't study anything. I did not study absolutely nothing. But I'm like, what is it going to cost? Let me take the chance. Let's sit it today. If I pass the exam, if a miracle happens, then I don't have to sit it again. And it's done with. I sat the exam this morning and guess what happened? I passed it. Because I believe in my chances. And this is what needs to happen on Thursday. I truly believe that we can get something from Thursday's game. I will be proved wrong, and I will be brave enough to be proved wrong. But look, in terms of their quality, defense-wise, I don't think they're a massive team. Vicario, of course, has got a broken ankle, so he did not. He isn't going to start this game. Quality up front, they've got quality. There are 3 players which I look at when I look at Spurs and kind of highlight. The first one is Kulusevski, the second one is Heung-min Son, and the third one is James Maddison. These 3 players alone can win Spurs the game. These 3 players alone won the game against City on Saturday. So it's about limiting them. It's about exploiting their defensive mistakes, because they will carry a lot of defensive mistakes into Thursday's game. And it's about remaining concentrated, limiting the gaps, because they're a fast side, they're a counter-attacking side. We know Ange Ball is exactly this. Ange Ball plays a high defense and is based on speed. So if you open gaps, if you're not quick to come back and return into the defense, then you will get hurt. And if you don't do these things, you will get annihilated more than hurt. So I think Spurs are a team that if you limit well, you can beat. That's kind of with any football team, I guess. But I think Spurs, if you know how they play and if you limit the way they play, you can get a result. And it's exactly what we need to do. Limit them, limit their chances, and exploit them defensively. Score goals. I know we haven't been scoring goals and it's terrible, but they're not good defensively and they're playing with their second goalkeeper. So you have to put that pressure, you have to put those good set-up counter-attacks to get something. And can I just say, speaking about us, I don't want to see, and I will get fucking pissed off if I see a turnover formation in Thursday's game. If I see our B team on the pitch on Thursday, I will fucking lose it. Because it would be acknowledging that you are not going to go well in the Serie A, and that your Serie A hopes are gone, and at the same time wanting to fumble up in Europe because you still believe in the league, but not acknowledging that the league is gone and you've chucked it away. So if I see even any slight formation on Thursday, any slight changes in the formation, I will get pissed. I want to see the 11 starting players. If you want to have changes, you put them on Monday against Atalanta. Because league-wise, it's all about saving yourself from relegation, and if miracles happen, push for 7th at best. So what you need to do right now, and I'm sure and I believe in Claudio, is do well in the Europa League and in the Coppa Italia. So I expect the best formation to come on Thursday. And speaking about formation, let's get it done with immediately. I'm gonna go with this. Svilor in goal. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with a 4-5-1, which will switch to a 4-4-2 when we want to hire our balance offensively. Svilor in goal, Cilic and Angelino on the two flanks with Ndika and Hummels. I'm daring to put Hummels because I think in Ranieri's defensive formation, Hummels is probably the best. Adding on to that European experience, I want to see Hummels start, and I would sacrifice Mancini for him because out of Mancini, Hummels and Ndika, Mancini is the one who lacks the most defensive concentration in recent times. So Hummels and Ndika as a centre-back and Cilic and Angelino on the two flanks. In the midfield, I'm putting El Shaarawy. I'm insisting on El Shaarawy for the simple reason being that Ranieri knows him the best. And I'm aware that Zalewski has high chances of starting this game. I am very aware that Zalewski can start this game. And I would not get surprised, but I am insisting on El Shaarawy because it's still early days in Ranieri's days, he tends to pick the players he knows the best. Which is, I'm kind of contradicting myself because according to this logic, then Pellegrini would have to start this game. But I'm not putting Pellegrini. Pellegrini does not deserve to start right now, and Pellegrini needs to be benched. I'm putting El Shaarawy and I'm putting Soulé on the other side. I want to see Mati Soulé. But El Shaarawy and Zalewski could start. You see what I mean? And this is a kind of a wishful formation. I would not be surprised if El Shaarawy and Zalewski start, or if Mati starts and Zalewski starts. I just feel like you have to focus on the defense, but you can't limit yourself to the defense in this game, because I think if you only defend in this game, you're gonna end up losing. Because you will have those 2 minutes, those 5 minutes of agony where you will concede a goal. You know, as much as Spurs is a team that doesn't defend properly, Spurs is also a team which scores many goals. So if you play this game to defend yourself, you will end up conceding a goal. What you need to start this game for is aware that you can get something from this ground. And that anything from this ground, regardless of our period that we're living, is a good result. Even if you get 1 point, I will take it. So you need to focus on attacking as well, because, as I said before, they're not amazing defensively. So if you don't attack, it's kind of like handing them the treasure. Have it. I don't want it. Have it. So you have to put a bit of pressure, and so that's why El Shaarawy and Mati, Cristante will start and Kone next to him, and I'm putting Dovbyk and Paolo up front. Again, Dybala's got a massive question mark. Is Dybala ready? Ranieri post-match against Napoli said that he didn't want to risk Dybala, and that subbing in Dybala for even 5 minutes was a big risk that he wanted to take. I have no idea what Dybala, currently has, because it's inexplicable. if he doesn't have an issue, if he doesn't have a serious muscle issue, then I don't understand why he's not starting games. So there is something behind the scenes that we don't know about Dybala. But again, Ranieri in his introduction press conference said that he would start Dybala in any game. So it clearly means that Dybala's not fit, but I want to know what Dybala has. Because nobody knows anything about Dybala. And I think, so in a way, I'm kind of like, put him in. I would much rather he starts this game and rests on Monday. I've lost all hope in the league. I would much rather this team concentrates in the Europa League right now. And if you want to get the rhythm back going, you should use this rhythm in the Europa League and in the Coppa Italia. You've fucked it up so much in the league. Nothing will change. Even if you pick points up, nothing will change. The gap is too big. The maximum you can get in the league is 7th. We said this yesterday. And the worst you can get is relegation. So, of course, you have to be careful in grind points in the league. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is Europa League and Coppa Italia are now the priorities. So if you want to have a turnover, it should happen on Monday against Atalanta. And Dovbyk up front. That's my formation. Yeah, look, this is... I put Dal instead of the excuse of footballer Çelik. Dal is not on the UEFA list, mate. So Dal cannot start this game. Saud can start this game, but Dal cannot, because Dal has not been inserted in the UEFA list. You literally don't start Cristante this game. He'll get bullied. Who do they have in the middle? Because Bentancur got suspended, right, for those racist comments against Son. Who do they have? They don't have Højbjerg anymore. They've got Bissouma's not bad. Bissouma's a physical beast. Who did they play the City game? Of course, Spurs won every game apart from the last one in the Europa League that they lost in Turkey against Galatasaray. They've got Maddison, Bissouma, and Thor in the middle. They've got Brennan Johnson as well. Right, Spurs have got a great team. So yeah, I mean, there's nothing we can say. A miracle is needed for us to even get a draw on Thursday. But I believe in my chances as always. Çelik over Abdul. I think, yeah. I mean, I'd give it Saud a chance, but I think Ranieri will go with Çelik. Çelik has got a very big job because they've got Udogie on that side, Udogie, and he's very fast. I really like Udogie. I think he's the player we need, speaking about fullbacks. So he's very fast. He's very good on one-on-one. So Çelik will have a nightmare if he doesn't concentrate. With that being said, my friends, let's see what happens. I want to see a reaction. If we lose this game, I want to see us lose this game with honour and pride. Also because I will be there in London. So these players must pull up at least a decent mentality, reaction, attitude for me to enjoy. Yeah, put Simo instead of Çelik. Oh, Bentancur will start. His ban is only for... Okay, Bentancur is not bad. He knows us too because he played for Juventus. So yeah, he's not bad at all. Right, I mean, with that being said, I'm gonna end it. Bring it on, I'm ready. Bring the fight on. I will be in London tomorrow. I got my passport ready, so if anybody else is traveling to London, safe flights. Maybe I'll catch you on the plane. And hopefully, I will bring you along with me. I will film a video. I will show you a bit of London. I will show you the Spurs ground. And we'll film a vlog. If we win the game, the vlog will be massive. But yeah, it's going to be fun. I haven't been in London in about ages. And London, under Christmas, freezing cold, it will be fun. So it will be, regardless of the result, it will be a good trip. And we will make good memories. So, love you all. Hit the like, subscribe, shout out to Richard Mirix. And I'll catch you in the next world. I'll catch you on Friday when I come back. And yeah, hit the like, subscribe. Remember to click the link or scan the QR code at the start to join the ComAve community for chances to win prizes, incredible ultimate prizes. Do it, because if you don't do it, you will never even win them. So click the link or scan the QR code at the start. I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Champions League tonight, so enjoy it. Bye bye. Simo out.